Hey, Rick.
Hey, what's up, Bill?
What's going on with my mother?
Why, have you seen her change at all?
Yeah, I do, actually. She's getting weaker and she won't slow down.
Bill, I think it's become obvious your mom's dealing with her illness by keeping herself busy.
Instead of staying home on some medication and get some rest like she should be. Look, will you do me a favor?
Sure.
Will you stick around for a minute when she comes back in? Just sit down and talk to her like a friend. And
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Mrs. Reardon?
Oh, Professor Morgan, how nice to see you. How are you?
I am so sorry about Bill. I did everything I could, but the board just
What do you mean?
We were forced to reject his application to school.
Hello, Rick.
Hey.
What brings you here?
He was eating alone and I thought he might like to join us.
How you been feeling, Vanessa?
No shop talk today, okay? No shop talk. Hey, why did you lie to me about school?
What?
Why did you lie? I just ran into Professor Morgan and he told me that your application was rejected.
Yeah, well, technically that may be right.
No, not technically. Why?
Because I knew I was gonna get accepted somewhere, Mom. It's only gonna be a matter of time before I'm back in class. I promise. I just jumped the gun a little bit. That's all.
I don't think that's why. I think you lied to me because you think I can't handle the truth.
Vanessa, I don't...
Isn't that it? No, I mean, really,
No,
seriously,
no,
isn't it?
no,
I mean, you
not
just
at
think
all,
that
Mom.
I'm too sick, so
Mom, listen to me.
I can't
Listen
deal
to
with
me.
these
I
things.
wanted to
that are-
tell you this the other day. I was all ready to tell you, and then you just... You fainted.
Well, it was just because I hadn't eaten, that's all. I mean, you know the way I get when I don't eat. It's
Yeah.
just terrible.
Vanessa, have you had any other spells lately? Have you fainted lately?
You know what Professor Morgan told me? He said that the reason that your application was rejected had nothing to do with you or your grades or anything like that. It had to do with your criminal record and everything that happened with that damn Santos
Mom, just
family.
calm down, okay? This whole thing is just gonna blow over, I promise.
Vanessa, he's right. There's no reason to get so upset about this.
I mean, there's no reason to get so upset. He's my son, and I can't help him. I just feel worthless and
Mom.
inadequate.
Mom, listen to me. You're the best mother in the world. Don't you ever forget that, okay? Look at me. You told me not to go work for Carmen. I'm the one who resisted. I'm the one who refused to leave there, okay? This whole thing's my fault.
Bill, can I please talk to you for a minute?
Oh, this is really all I need.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is about Pilar. She's in big trouble.
How dare you come in here and ask my son for a favor after everything you and your family has done to ruin his life?
I'm sorry for any misunderstandings we may have had.
Misunderstandings? Misunderstanding? You frame him for espionage, industrial espionage, and you call that a misunderstanding?
Honey, calm down.
Where were you when he was thrown into jail? Where were you when he was charged with a crime that he didn't commit?
Mom, please, just...
Do you know what's happened to him? Do you know? I mean, he can't go to college because of his criminal record, and he can't work with computers because of everything you've done to him. I mean, everything that he wants to do, all his dreams, all his dreams in his life are ruined.
I understand, believe me. I do. I just want a moment of your time.
I just don't give a damn about what you want.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Stay away from my mother. You hear me? I've got nothing to say to you. Nothing.
This has nothing to do with me. It has to do with Pilar.
Yeah, well,
She's in big trouble, and I'm worried sick to death about her.
Pilar doesn't want to talk to me, remember?
She's very confused right now. She doesn't know what she wants. Can you at least please talk to her?
Yeah, well, Pilar has already made her decision. Remember, she wrote about it in her little diary.
Is this about that thing with Ben?
Look, I don't need this in my life right now, okay? I've got my own problems to deal with.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you never really cared about Pilar. Maybe you were just using her.
I have always cared about Pilar, and you know that. I will always care for her, probably more than you can ever imagine, but we both made decisions. I chose to ignore all the warning signals and continue working with Ben. Pilar chose to live in your house and to end our relationship.
And so what? She should suffer the consequences?
I'm not like you, Carmen. No means no for me. Pilar's made her decision, I've made mine. So if you'll excuse me, I've got...
Come work for Sandcorp. I'll triple your salary.
Don't insult your daughter like that. I was with Pilar because I loved her, not because of what I could get from her rich mother.
Please, Bill, please. Any position you want, okay? Just think about it. All right. You can't work around here anyway.
What do you mean he can't work around here anyway? Is that something you're insinuating, or is that a new plan? I mean, do you have something cooked up to further blacken his reputation more than you already have?
No, not at all.
I mean, how can you even think of yourself as a mother? You're not. You're nothing more than a high-class thief dressed up in those designer clothes. You know, I know how dangerous you really are. And I'm gonna make sure that everybody in this damn town knows it. Okay, everybody, look over here. Look at this face. I want you to memorize this face because this belongs to Carmen Santos, the head of the Santos family here in Springfield. Now, I know that you've probably seen her picture in the Metro section, but this is a special appearance. This is a personal appearance.
Vanessa, let's go.
Now, she looks fine, but she's a very dangerous woman, and she can ruin your dreams and your life and everything you hope for. So I want you to look at her. Look at her. Look at her carefully and be very careful. If you ever have to do business with her, if your son ever winds up in her house, you be careful because she's dangerous. And you too, over there. Look at her. If you're ever at a party with her, you watch out, okay? Just watch out. I'm telling you. Look, she looks fine. She looks pretty, but she's ruthless and she'll hurt anybody. She would hurt anybody.
Let's go to the hospital.
Mom, we're gonna get you some help.
I'll call.
Let's get her to the hospital now.
All right.
Now. Come on, no, you're okay. You're all right.
Yeah, this is Dr. Bauer. Get a room ready. Yeah, we're on our way with Vanessa Reardon. Thanks.